Oh, I better fix the sound. My microphone in a good place. What a sec. Uh-oh. I better fix that too. Oh, I better fix the sound. My microphone in a good place. What the fuck happened with this window? Hey, Tarnix. What's up? Wait a second while I fix some things that I already thought was fixed. Okay. Now the sound should be good. By the way, how does the sound right now? Let me know. Be good. Oh, hello there, Creech. Oh, it sounds good? Okay, cool. So you can hear the game audio okay. It's a good balance between that and my voice. Well, it should be okay. Yeah, that looks like a good level. Oh. One second, I just got to tell this dude about my stream real quick. Today I'm going to be playing Battletoads, which of course is very famous for being a difficult game. And I'm out of practice, so I used to be able to beat this game, but that was a while ago. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat it today because I'm a little rusty. But hopefully it'll work okay. Anyway, okay, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Those names. Rash, Zitz, and Pimple. I know. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Alright, so one thing I do when I play Battletoads is I don't use the 5 life code. don't really need it because I'm going to be collecting lives on level 2 anyway. Hopefully I'll collect enough. Also, I don't use the warps. I played through all 12 levels. That's right, Creech, Battletoads. Yeah, if you can, try to use the Twitch chat here. If you can load it. I don't know if you're having problems. Some people have problems with it, but hopefully you will not. Oh, jeez, guy's beating me up. I'm gonna eat some flies. Yeah, so I am a little bit out of practice in this game, so there's no guarantee I'm going to be able to beat it. As a matter of fact, I probably won't beat it. The last time I played, I think I got to like level 9 or something. It's not very good. Well, at least not very good for me. I mean, for some people it's great, I guess. One second, I'll let you hear that awesome pause music. Okay. First boss. And for some reason, the first boss is like one of the coolest bosses in the game. He's also like one of the easiest bosses in the game. I guess that makes sense since he's the first one. You're pretty bad at video games, Tarnix, so you won't judge? Well, you can always get better. A little thing called practice. You know, we all start out bad. I've been playing video games since I was a little kid, and once upon a time, I was probably bad at video games too. But then I played and I got better. Okay, it's extra life collecting time. I need to hopefully collect a ton of lives in this level. But I'm out of practice at this too, so I might not do that well. If I could at least get like a couple, it would be good. Oh, so close. After the 10,000 point thing, that's when you get the extra life. I need to get past that point. I missed. Okay. That's alright. I'll have some better chances to collect them later. This is still in the phase of the game where everything's very easy. Well, not that easy, but... Okay, here's the best chance to get the first extra life. It's pretty easy. Just... Oh, I fucked it up. Wow. And I fucked that up, too. It's a bad start. Oh, I fucked that up, too. You gotta be, like, the right distance away from the wall to, like, get this to work easily. Oh, man. I missed all of them. So that's a pretty bad start. Oh, I shouldn't have got hit by that. I can't afford to lose lives in this level. Dark Souls, while extremely infuriating, is good to measure progress. You tried to... Oh yeah, I love Dark Souls. I don't find Dark Souls to be infuriating at all, though. I find it to be just fun the whole way through, personally. Oh, jeez. Come on, extra life. I need this one. Oh, I missed it right at the end. Again. Oh, that's pretty brutal. Got that one, though. So that's good. Can't afford to let these guys kill me. Oh boy. I'm actually worried about getting killed now. I didn't want to risk it. I do need life. Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, that's close. That sucks. It starts to get fun after you start knowing how to not die. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I mean, there was never a point in the game, I guess, where I really sucked at it. Oh, they killed me. Wow. So that cancels out the extra life I've already gotten. So I've essentially gotten no extra lives so far in this level. And I lost my stick, too, which is going to make collecting extra lives a lot harder. So I'm basically screwed. I mean, the main way to not die in Dark Souls is just patience. Like, that's basically just the key to the whole game, is patience. Hopefully I can at least get this one. It'd be pathetic if I can't. There we go. So I managed to collect 1 extra life in that whole stage. That's pretty terrible, actually. Like, on a good run I should be able to get like 10 lives, I would say, in that stage. So that was pretty bad. So probably not gonna make it that far. But I'll keep trying anyway. Better than no lives? That's true. 1 is better than nothing. It's just not enough, though. Especially since I'm rusty at the game. I mean, even when I was good at the game, I probably couldn't have... Oh, that was terrible. I accidentally dashed when I did not want to. Oh, hey, stupid fox. You believe in me? Thanks. Who is Stupid Fox again? Is that, who is that? You were here yesterday for my stream of, my attempted stream of, the Genesis game, weren't you? What's your name on Twitch? I forget who you are. Anyway, this is the infamous Turbo Tunnel level. Everybody, this is the big sticking point for most people. Oh, you're just a comic reader. Okay. No, I know, but like, do I have you on Steam or Skype or something, or are you just oh, you're just a random person who just... I don't have you in any... Like, you're not somebody I told about this. You just follow, right? That's cool. I could use some, people who actually follow me. Okay, I should probably try to use using a turbo button helps a lot in this level, because if you time your jump exactly right, you can kind of do a double jump. That helps a lot with getting over some of those walls. But if you just hold down a turbo button, it'll do the double jump automatically, and that's very important in this level. So the double jump makes this level a lot easier. So like, the use of a turbo controller is highly recommended. I don't really consider it cheating. Like right here, turbo controller is super useful. Like if you didn't execute the double jump there, it's very tough to time that jump. There's a wall in the middle. The only place in this level where that middle wall appears. You can match the speed with reflex. It's not cheating, it's skill. Well, I mean, I just don't like to have to, like, ram my finger on the button, Like, it's not really good for the controller. And, I mean, part of it is just it makes it easier, but part of it is also just make things nicer for my controller. That's the part where you have to make all those jumps and suddenly there's no jumps. You have to do them manually. It's not as hard as it looks, though. It's actually pretty easy. This is the really tough part of the level, where it speeds up really fast. It's all about just finding the right rhythm. And I've got to focus. Now, so you can kind of cheat through that level by, if you know where the warp is on the 10th, you hit the 10th wall, you warp to level 5. If you're just trying to finish the game, then it's smart to hit that warp, because it lets you basically skip the hard part of this level as well. Fuck! That's what I get for trying to talk. Damn. Yeah, see, if you hit that warp, it makes this part a lot easier. Plus, you can skip the whole level 4. But, you know, I like to try to play through all 12 levels, so I like to not use that warp. Welcome to all the people who just joined. Yeah, I'm not a speedrunner or anything, I'm just basically trying to beat this game. I used to be able to beat it, but it's been a while. I'm out of practice, and right now I'm basically just trying to get back into shape where I could actually beat this game. Just looking for any victory. Well, that's not true, actually. I do want to beat the game without using warps and without using the code, which I used to be able to do. When you were playing Super Smash Brothers, you wore your thumb down? Yeah. I don't like to have to do that if I can help it. Ram that guy, get this fly, jump over the snowball, or get hit by it. Whichever. So I'm doing pretty bad. Like, normally at this part of the game I should have, like, at least 9 or 10 lives saved up. And I only have 4 right now, which is as much as you'd have, like, on a normal continue. So that's not good at all. I probably won't even make it past the snake level at this rate. So, after I've given Battletoads a couple of tries, I'm probably going to switch to a Genesis game called Pulseman? Fuck. Which I've never played before. So that should be interesting. And after that, I might take requests, if there's any game you want to see me play. Whoops. Wow. Thought I pressed the jump button, but I guess I must have pressed it just a little too late. Yeah, those kind of mistakes just are not... You just can't allow those kind of mistakes in this game. That game with the best soundtrack? What game with the best soundtrack? Pulseman? Oh, because you were here yesterday. Yeah. I don't know. Did they have the best soundtrack? That tinny Genesis soundtrack? I do like some Genesis soundtracks. Yeah. But I don't know if it has the best soundtrack yet. I'll have to actually play through the game and see what the rest of it sounds like. Whoops. Sounds like a dial-up modem. What does when the ice breaks? Or Pulseman? Oh, the tinny sound of a Genesis sounds like a dial-up modem. I guess so. That's a tricky jump right there. The trick to this jump here is to jump later than it looks like you should, so that you don't hit your head on the ceiling. And of course I failed to do it. I'm really bad at this game compared to how I used to be. The Pulseman menu sound. Oh yeah. I guess I was too busy trying to like configure my my settings to like pay attention. But you know, it just seemed to have a cool vibe. Alright, this level 4. 1/3 of the way through the game. Okay, this is a pretty easy level, but you can still easily lose lives if you're not paying attention to what you're doing. So I'm going to try to pay attention. Whoops, I screwed that up. That'll be okay as long as you don't take any more damage. Good, I didn't miss that one up. Definitely needed that. So, like, when those invaders come and steal your life, one nice thing this game does is, if you only have one square of life left, it will not kill you instantly. The invader just won't steal anything. And so people who say that this game is sadistic, no, it's not that sadistic. Like, it could just have those invaders kill you instantly if you don't have enough life left to steal. It could do that, but it doesn't. It's nice. It lets you survive. Get my stick back. This guy's should be pretty easy, but if you screw up, he can kill you pretty quick. So basically, you just want to kind of maneuver him into the corner and then trap him with your stick here. And you have to time the hits right so he doesn't escape. Once you get him trapped, it's not that difficult, but you have to be careful that he doesn't land on you, obviously. Also, if he knocks you over, he could get you stuck in a pattern where you're definitely going to be killed. The famous wall trick. Oh, that was bad. I should have at least got to the 1-up before I died. That's another life lost. Alright, I really need to stop dying now. Oh, I missed. I don't think I've ever missed that ramp before. Wow. I'm playing really bad. No question about it. Are those mines random? Yeah, they're random. Oh, fuck. See, I got the 1-up, so now if I die, it's okay, because I won't actually be losing a life. But I'd still prefer to not die so I can get through this stage and not take any more risks. Yeah, they're random. They do tend to appear in front of you, so you have to keep that in mind. It's not good. It's not a good idea to just sit in one place. Okay, the snake pit. Now, people who think that the game starts to get really hard at the turbo tunnel, no. The snake pit is where the game starts to get really hard. The turbo tunnel is pretty manageable, actually. But this is the first really hard level. Like, brutally hard. course, it starts out very simple. Just have to ride these snakes. There's no spikes or anything. Easy, but it's gonna get harder a lot quicker. Most people probably would just warp through this level. There's a warp you can do right here, but I'm not gonna be doing it because I just think it's more fun to go through all the levels. Also, like, if I were to warp past this stage, you wouldn't get to see the awesome level 7, which is like one of my favorite levels. Hopefully I can at least get to level 7. Okay. Still not that difficult, but it gets worse. I like to dance to the music sometime. You know, when I've got nothing better to do. Okay, here's where it starts getting tough. Now let's see if I can actually make it through this level without continuing. Because it's so easy to lose lives really fast on these areas. There's the first really tough jump. I screwed it up. Of course. So the key to... There's a couple jumps you have to make like that, really narrow jumps between spikes. And the trick to them is basically to jump a little bit earlier than it looks like you should. Because the collision detection of the spikes on the bottom is a lot kinder than it is on the top. However, I jumped way too early that time. There, that time I got it. So you can see, like, I kind of clipped the spike on the bottom part of the top one, but I kind of jumped through it. It's okay to kind of jump through the bottom part of the spike a little bit, but you don't want to come close to the top part at all. That's the trick to that. These are some tough jumps. Dead jump there, right there, usually sometimes kills me, but not this time. Okay, this is the hardest part. If I can do this, then I'm done with the level. There's a shortcut I can take, but I'm gonna try to not take it. I'm gonna try to do the level normally, just for fun, because that's the way I like to play. This part's tricky right here if you don't know what to do. First of all, from this top part, if you wait long enough, you can jump over to the right, get on top of the snake, and actually jump right to the exit. But I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to do the level the normal way, which is wait to the last second, ride that, then fall down there. A little bit tricky. Oh. These fast snakes right here are the hardest part of the level. There's one more hard jump. I made it. That was good. Fall very carefully down here. Okay. Ooh, good. And I pretty much finished the level now. I just have to make this jump into the exit. Okay. Wow, I actually think, I don't think I died once on that level. Did I? No, I did die once on the third board. I was actually very good. Alright, it's level 7, Volkmeyer's Inferno. This is a level that most people don't see because most people take the warp on level 6 to level 8. So most people just don't ever even see this level, which is too bad because it's a cool level. It's got really cool music too. I actually think the best music in the game. Not this music that's playing now, but the music that plays when you race. Gotta be careful with these guys because they could easily knock you off if you don't hit them first. And then these logs are kind of hellish too. The safe way to do these logs is to wait once to see where it stops, and then jump early when it's coming back the second time. Also, be careful not to, when you're inching forward like this, be careful not to double tap and dash off the edge, because you'll be surprised how often that happens. Ugh. That was bad. Okay. Those are mistakes I really shouldn't be making if I expect to beat this game. But mistakes like that can happen so easily in Battletoads. Saved all my life, not like it matters. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, here comes the tough part of the level. This is kind of like the turbo tunnel, but worse. I find this actually much harder than the turbo tunnel. Specifically the fireball part. That part's like my nemesis. These gates here really are all about memorization. But the pattern is pretty obvious. So once, like, it's not really that hard to memorize it. So there's some gates that open, then there's some gates that close. The ones that open, you want to be back on the screen. The ones that close, you want to be ahead on the screen. Most of these gates alternate between the top and the bottom, but there's like 1 or 2 points where it doesn't alternate the way you'd expect. So it's like right there. So it's important to remember where those spots are. If you can remember those spots, then you pretty much can do the whole thing. Oh, well. I didn't even make it to the fireball part. The gates aren't random? No, the gates are not random. If they were random, this level would be like impossible. No, God, no. No, it's a good. You can memorize them, and it's a good thing too, because you really need to memorize them. Well, like I said, you don't have to memorize. You don't have to remember all of them. There's just a couple parts where it alternates in kind of a weird way. Most of the time, it alternates between the top and the bottom. You just have to remember those like 1 or 2 parts where it doesn't do that. And it's just for that one part. After it speeds up, it actually telegraphs where the gates are. On the right side, there's like a blinking graphic that shows you where the gates are going to appear. So you still kind of want to memorize it because it goes so fast, but it's a little bit less necessary. So this is where Flappy Birds came from? I don't even get that joke. I don't even understand that reference. I haven't played Flappy Birds, but isn't it just like Angry Birds, but worse or something? I actually don't have much idea how what Flappy Birds even is. Other than that, all I know is that it's bad. And it's like a knockoff on Angry Birds. That's like literally all I know about it. I've never even seen it. Playing better this time. Let's see. If I remember correctly, you get 3 continues in this game. So that should be the first. Oh, that was bad. I should not. Really don't want to lose a life there. Okay. You get to fly a bird through a gate, much like the previous level. You keep pressing the button to go higher. Oh, really? Whoa! I almost didn't make that one. When I'm not sure where the gate's going to appear, I just kind of default to the middle of the screen. Usually you can reach most of the gates from the middle if you can react fast enough. These I always remember though. Then they close, it's middle, top, bottom, and then top. And that should be the end of the level. Okay. Okay, now comes the really tough part, fireballs. And the reason it's so tough is because they're totally random. Memorization won't help you here. You just have to react in time. Now, the bottom spot is often a safe point, but not always. So sometimes I like to hang out in the bottom, but there's also a 1-up midway through the level, which I want to try to get. Yes. Now I'll hang out in the bottom. Hopefully no fireballs will come on the bottom. Yeah, like I said, the bottom of the level is usually a safe spot, but not always. Okay, so for these missiles, the ones on the bottom of the screen is actually a safe spot from them. They'll go over you. The ones that appear in the top, there's no safe spots from. So you could just stay at the bottom of the screen throughout this whole section. But towards the end of the level, there's a 1-up that appears in the top, and I want to try to get that. So after about the 3rd round of these things, I'm gonna head up to the top. Take my chances. Because 1-ups are always worth it. Oh! I guess I went up a little early that time. So... Okay, so there's one... I think there's 4 rounds and then the 1-up appears? Is that how it is? 1A, 1B, 2A... This is it's a very easy part if you just stay in the bottom. 2B... But I just want to get that 1-up. 3A... 3B... 4A... And I think 4B is where it's going to show up, right? Yes, okay. There we go. I'm back up to 5 lives. Okay, here's where it gets fast. Now, to compensate for that, it's going to telegraph where the gates are, but you still need to be really quick. Because, oh, no, it doesn't telegraph them in this part. I forgot. You just have to really memorize them for this part. I mean, luckily, now, I mean, that part seems ridiculous, but it is actually pretty simple because the pattern is really obvious. It's just top to bottom to top to bottom. So, I mean, if you don't know that ahead of time, you could easily die, but it's very, very easy to memorize. This part is just front of the screen, back of the screen, front of the screen, back of the screen. That's all you have to do to get past that part with the gates. Okay, okay, here's the part where it gets fast, where it speeds up, and it's going to start telegraphing. It starts out easy, but it gets really hard towards the end. Actually, the final gate on this would be like the part where I think I'm most likely to die in this whole level. Because it's very tricky to time, even if you know it's coming. Here it comes. Here it comes. Now. Oh. You have to start going down like immediately to get that last gate. Okay. I can do it. Believe. Gotta believe. Starts easy, but doesn't stay easy. That final gate is a bitch. Okay, here it comes. Oh no! I thought it was coming earlier. That is insane. You think so? It's just the final one that's like awful. The rest of these are not that bad. But that last one is a bitch. But if you know it's coming and you time it right, it's certainly doable. Up, down, up. Yes! Did it. Okay. I think I killed myself yet again because I was talking. I was trying to talk my way through. Oh yeah, the next one is going to be up, and then it was down. Okay, I actually made it to level 8. That's not bad. I still have 2 continues. Unfortunately, level 10 is probably going to be the farthest I could get because getting through that level with just the 3 lives from the continue is really, really tough. That's the level where you want to have a stockpile of lives. And of course, I'm not going to have a stockpile of lives. But I mean, I might not even get to level 10, so I might not have to worry about it. Whoops. I timed that wrong. See, the worst part about getting hit here is that you lose your stick. And that stick is really comes in handy. Fortunately, I'll get another chance to get a stick. So, you know, the cool thing about the game Battletoads is that every level is like a whole different game. And there's 12 levels. And that's pretty insane. Whoops. Well, at least I got the 1-up before I died, so I didn't actually lose anything. Another thing that this game does, now, you know, of course, it's legendary for being a sadistic game, but a nice thing it actually does is that the 1-ups respawn if you die. So if you're at a tough part with the 1-up, you can just keep collecting the 1-up and like keep doing that part infinitely. The elevator shaft actually has a couple of 1-ups that you can actually abuse for that. Which is pretty nice. this time I'm going to jump up there and then run down from the top. That's actually... It's easier to... It's so easy to accidentally, like, screw up that jump that it's just safer to fall down, I think. Yet one thing you have to be careful is when you punch the enemies. Oh, yeah, see, I really wish I had the stick for this part. Not having the stick for that part makes it kind of ridiculous. Okay, this time I've got to be careful not to lose my stick. So that means don't get hit by these things like I've done every single time. There we go. Go get the 1-up first. Notice that I actually haven't lost any lives yet on this stage because I've been collecting the 1-up every time. I wonder if I can actually hit this guy from below the girder. No, it doesn't look like I can. Okay. So that part is a breeze if you have the stick. Just kill those things instead of trying to dodge them. They're really difficult to dodge. Oh, I should probably try to get more points. Because I actually did use a continue. You get an extra life for every 100,000 points, so that's something you definitely want to take advantage of. I mean, if there's any opportunities to get extra points, you want to take them for sure. Normally when I'm playing through this game, I don't use up all my lives until like the last level. So I usually get up to like 999,000 points, which is the maximum, like pretty, like I would say early, but like before the last level at least. And then I stop thinking about points. Whoops. Oh, that sucks. Well, it's a shame I had to die there because now I can't get my stick back. And the stick would come in really handy for the rest of this level. Okay, so this level, I'm at about the halfway point through the level now, but the level does an odd thing. That's the final checkpoint. You have to do the whole rest of the level without any checkpoints. And that really is only the halfway. This is really only the halfway point. I mean, the rest of the level is hard and long. And that gas kills you instantly. Oh, wow. That was actually just really dumb of me. Well, gotta start paying attention to what I'm doing. Oh, I forgot, you don't even need to jump on that platform. That's one problem with being rusty, is that you forget what you're supposed to do. Oh. Once again, this poison gas kills you instantly. Don't want to touch it. Gotta time this part right with the electricity guy up there. It's better to get hit by the electricity than the gas, though, because at least electricity doesn't kill you instantly. You can take 2 hits from it. Okay. I'm going to scroll the screen up so I can see the sucker up there. I want to time my jump with that sucker. Now. Get the 1-up first. Run, run. Aw. See, it's tough to do that part and get the 1-up, but I always like to try because doing the 1-up essentially gives you another free chance. And actually, it's not really that hard to get it. Poison gas. That was close. Now see, I really wish I had this stick. You only really get one chance to bring the stick into this section. If you die, you lose it permanently. But the stick would be so helpful in this part because you can actually break the gas things and the sucker things. And you can make this section, like, trivial. So it's so nice when you can bring the stick up here. Oh, man. You gotta time, like, to survive that part, you gotta time to run, like, well. I mean, it's not that hard, but it's so easy to accidentally, like, not tap the D-pad twice and not run, which is what happened to me. Oh, well, that was bad. Only one life left. Even if I make it to the top at this point, I'm probably not going to have enough lives to beat the boss. So this is basically a fool's errand, but I have to at least try, I guess. There we go. Whoa. I jumped a little too early there, but I did not have to pay for it. Okay. I made it past the really tough parts. Now I just have to not die stupidly. Whoa. Like I almost did right there. Wait for the right timing. And this part, again, would be like super trivial if I had the stick and I could just break that poison gas thing. That's not it. Now. Okay. Okay, I'm almost the boss, as long as I don't do anything dumb. I might have a chance to beat the boss, but it's gonna be really tough with only 2 lives. He's not the hardest boss, but like any of the bosses in this game, he can kill you a whole bunch of times if you're not careful. Also, he'd be a lot easier with this. Oh well, running onto him is one of those stupid things that I should. Oh well, that was over quick. Oh, I got an extra life, and I wasted it, of course. Because now there's no way I'm going to win. Damn. Whoa. Whoa. That was close. Okay, he's going to keep speeding up. And at a certain point, it's going to be really hard to hit him. And that's the point where I'm most worried. Also, those random double jumps he does is, Whoa! Whoa, that was close. Whoops. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Oh, man. I was actually doing pretty decent for a while there. What the frog's going on, Toads? I don't know. Back to the beginning of the level. It's still nicer than going back to the beginning of the game. Alright, I've got to treasure my lives this time, because I'm going to want a few more lives against him. So let's try to play better, shall we? Damn it. Okay, I guess I'm gonna die on purpose so I can go back and get the stick. Because I may as well. Really need to keep... if possible, I really want to keep this stick this time. So let's focus up, and not lose the stick. Do not lose the stick. Don't get hit. Alright, I made it past the final checkpoint. If I lose my stick now, that's it. I don't get it back. So I really hope I don't lose it. This would be a place where I might lose it. Managed to keep it though. I'm actually in very good shape on this level so far. Okay, getting this one up is going to be a hell of a lot easier now. Because I can just do that. The stick makes the level so much easier, it's unreal. Although, there's still the danger of being cocky. Oh! And dying in a stupid place like that. Oh, boy. That was awful. What an awful place to die. Wow. I had a feeling that might happen, too. Just gonna have to get past this level the old-fashioned way. Unfortunately. MLG Pro Strat. RIP stick. That's right, RIP stick. Yeah, it's a shame. I love that stick. Yes, made it. The trick to this part is just to jump a little bit early when they're like in the latter part of their blowing, so that ideally you want to land just before they stop sucking. And I guess this guy's easy to do from the right. Yeah, I find this jump easier to make from the right. Okay, well, I didn't have the stick, but looks like I'm not having too much trouble anyway. Okay. Boss time. I've got plenty of lives, so unless I play really bad, I should not game over here. Like, I couldn't have asked to play through the level any better. Well, I guess I could have. Could have got here with the stick. But in the end, it didn't cost me any lives because of the one-ups, so no big deal. Come over here. Get over here, you. I'm scared right now. Gotta watch that second jump. He always does that after you get his health down to a certain point. Oh. My whiffed headbutt caused me to die. Oh, I should have taken advantage of my invincibility there. Oh. Well, that can happen very easily. Oh no. Yep, see, if he hits you once, then you're toast. Okay, that's 3 lives lost. Okay, now if you time it right, you can headbutt him before he falls down, which is a good way to like do damage to him once he gets into his really fast phase. That could have went better. I lost a lot of lives, but at least I got past it. At least I made it to level 9. By the way, so you guys in the chat, if you want to go ahead and vote on something, do you want to see me give this game another try after I game over, or should I switch to a different game? I'll leave it up to you. If nobody says anything, I'll just keep playing Battletoads, but because I think I could do better. Oh. You know what? I may as well just die, because there's no way I'll get through this level with no lot in reserve. Okay. One last continue. Wario Land 3? I could play Wario Land 3. But you don't want to see me play Pulse Man, though? Because, I mean, like, that game seemed cool, too, and I already downloaded it. Well, I'll take that as a vote for a different game. They're both good ideas? Okay. I'm gonna, like, I would play Wario Land 3, but, right now, I think I would rather play Pulse Man since I've already downloaded it, between those two choices. So I'm gonna take that as a vote for Pulse Man. Yeah, I'm curious about Pulse Man too, actually. Whoa. I almost never die there. That's unusual. You know that Mario Land 3 is a wonderful game. I mean, how bad could Pulse Man be? It looks like a cool game. It's a platformer. I like platformers. Are those robots from the Jetsons? They do kind of look like Rosie, the robot from the Jetsons, I guess. Whoops. Let's see if I can at least make it to level 10. I think I've used up all my continues. So this will be my last chance. And if I don't get a chance to beat Battletoads right now, I'll definitely come back to it and try to beat it later. Because I would love to be able to beat the game again. Like I used to be able to. Oh, let's see if I can remember where the correct way to go in this area. The first 2 gears are easy. This gear is where it starts to get difficult. Gotta really take this part fast. Very unforgiving. Jump to the other side. Yes. Okay. And then this one, I think you just need to alternate where you fall. You don't want to run through this section just to make it easier, because the gear is slow. You just have to make sure you don't fall on the spikes. Yeah, okay. I remembered. 60,000 points. Hopefully I can get to 100,000. Get another extra life, because I really need it. Hopefully these things don't do damage to me. I should probably try to kill it, actually. I need the points. It's not that hard. Alright. Come here, you. Come here. Bring it. Or don't, whatever. Oh, now you come. Bring it. I'm a toad. Water's my natural element, bitch. Oh. What was I saying? Damn it. I'm supposed to be getting extra lives from you guys, not losing them. That's not cool. Well, I guess I may as well just not mess with them. Probably better off. Okay, right here, this is the tricky part. Oh, not that. Not just running into the spike. That was supposed to be the easy part. I meant the part below that, but I couldn't even get that far. Well, down to my last life. That sucks. Yeah, I might just not make it through this level. Come here, you fish. You'll see what happens to you. You gotta really be careful with these fish, because they can be brutal. No! No! Oh. Well, that's it. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna play Pulse Man now. Well, it's a good attempt. I did a little better than I thought I would, considering how few extra lives I got in level 2. It was really not bad. So, I practiced it a couple more times, I might be able to beat it. Well, for right now, I'm going to go ahead and restart the stream, and then we're going to, real quick, and then we're going to play Pulse Man. So, don't go anywhere.